to nail your callback. You got a callback. Congratulations. You got that audition. You did that audition. You did it so well that they want to see you again. You got a callback. Yay. So it's not a brand new audition, unless, of course, maybe they gave you brand new sides. Maybe your callback is for another character. So then you're going to start doing all of your work, your character work, everything all over again. But typically, your callback is with very similar sides. Maybe there's been a revision, or maybe it's the exact same sides. Don't change anything unless you're asked to. If they don't want you to wear the clothes that you wore in the first audition, don't wear those. They'll tell you. But otherwise, they liked what they saw. If your gut really says, oh, I was going from one audition to the other and I think I should have looked more professional, I would check with your team. And you can always ask your team to ask follow-up questions. The casting director wants you to succeed. They do. They want you to nail that callback. They want to have choices. They want to have everybody that they love. So if there's something that they want different, they will most definitely let you know. But you can follow up with those questions. Oh, now I don't know how to pronounce that. Or what is it that they're looking for? Do they want the same thing? I wouldn't bother them with questions, but follow up if you're unsure about anything. Everybody wants you to succeed. If there's no notes, if they say it's the same, do it the same. If they give you a second take within that callback, I would change something. Obviously, if they're just wanting to see it another time, I would give them another option, because a lot of times on set, we want to give different options for the director and the editor to choose different takes. So give it another way. Maybe you had felt like, I'm not sure, I don't know how I feel about this person. So if they just say, let's give it another try, do whatever you want, maybe you're going to change your relationship to that person just a little bit. And a little bit on that note, let's say that you are given a note, whatever that might be. Want you to be more standoffish, want you to be more flirtatious. Take it as the note. It is not a complete character change. It's just another way to go. So if they say flirt, I wouldn't start flirting from beginning to end, but in those moments, you can add a little something extra, just a little bit more. Usually, in a callback situation, the notes are subtle notes. They're not going to be giving you a 180-degree change. Otherwise, they wouldn't have called you back. And that's okay too. Just because you don't get a callback doesn't mean your audition wasn't good. Let's remember that as well. It just means you weren't right for the character. You weren't right for the part. Those people will probably call you back again. But when you have gotten the audition and you have gotten the callback, don't change anything unless you're asked to. If you have an impulse in a take and you follow it like you should and they hate it, they will say, can we do that again? And can you not do whatever that was that you just did? And of course, that's what you do. Also know that whether it's in person or online on Zoom, which so many callbacks are nowadays, even chemistry reads, you might be waiting a long time. You'll have to learn to keep your energy up, not get discouraged, especially difficult if you've got a really emotional scene and you're prepared for crying while you're waiting for an hour or so. Just approach it as you do your work, right? You don't have to be sitting in the Zoom room crying. You are prepared. You do your emotional memory. You're prepared so when the scene starts, you can get there quickly and easily. Don't read anything into a long wait. Don't start thinking that they've already cast the part or they just love the person who's went in before you. You have no idea why it's going long. Maybe they're trying to get a performance out of somebody that they're not able to get. You don't know. So try not to read anything into that. Enjoy that callback. Enjoy the opportunity to have that role. to do it as you want. Sometimes we're so excited about the callback, we can almost taste having the job. You might be doing too much trying to please and make them happy. So, what you need to do is please the character. Do what it is that you need to do for the character. They will give you notes if they want you to change something. So don't go into it trying to please them. They liked what you did the first time, give them that, unless they've given you a specific note to change something. Do a little research, figure out who's going to be in that room. Is the director going to be there? The producer's going to be there? Same casting person going to be there? Typically, those are the people who might be there. If there's something that you notice from the director, something that they are doing in their work, in their scenes, or something that you particularly like, I think it's all right to mention that. You want to make the audition and the callback about the character. You don't want to make it about you. You don't want to make it about your friends. I really hate when a friend says, "Oh, you're going to go read for so and so. Tell them I said hi." Don't do that. Don't do that. That's your audition. You can hijack theirs, but they're not going to hijack yours. But know who's going to be there. If it's a producer or somebody that you've read for before, wonderful. Nice to see you again. I would stay in character, even if whether it's in person or online. A lot of times people will say, "Well, I want them to get to know me." And if you watch some of my other videos, I believe I've said this before, they don't need to get to know you. They're not looking for a date. They are looking to cast this part. After the audition, if they talk to you and they do want to get to know you a little bit, fine. That's the time. But don't have them watch you change into character. Don't, end scene. Don't do that. That's amateur hour. And if you're nervous, because a lot of times we get nervous, especially on callbacks, it's okay. Nerves, excitement. Nervous is just another way of looking, I like to say, looking at excitement. So your character's nervous. A lot of times our characters are nervous. We're going to kiss the person we love. We're going to fight for the job we want. Whatever's happening in that scene, it might make sense that your character's nervous. So it's okay. Don't let that stress you out. Be confident. They liked you. You made it through all of those people who were submitted. You got the audition. All of those people who auditioned, they want to see you again. Sometimes for some projects, you might have multiple callbacks. You can get so close you can taste it. It's all good, even if you don't get it. I know it will break your heart if you don't get it, but enjoy every one of those auditions. That's your time to be an actor. I had a client recently book something, and she had so many callbacks, very specific. They gave her a whole list of things that they wanted to see it was a self-tape callback. Specific things they wanted to see. We had so much fun filming it. So, congratulations. You got a callback. You did it the first time, you can do it this time too. And if you don't book it, it's a positive, it's a win. You are moving forward in your career. Enjoy that callback, pat yourself on the back, and then move on. Don't start planning, what you're going to be doing when you move to the new location or, right, let it go. You've gotten that audition, you got that callback. Until they book you, try to let it go because otherwise it drives you crazy. I always tell myself that I had it until noon the next day. And then after that, it wasn't mine anymore. Whatever you need to do to get you through mentally the callback. But I would be so proud of myself. Enjoy it. Nail that callback. Don't change anything unless they ask you to. If you've had a callback recently, let me know. If it went great, let me know. If it went terrible, let me know. I'm curious as to how these things are working for you. What was the thing that was the most challenging for you? What was the thing that felt the easiest? When you are ready to do what you came here for, come and take a class with us, in person or online. and I'll see you next week. And please like, comment, subscribe. I already did the tagline really well.